Okay, everybody. Oh my goodness. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime, and I have got the most interesting update. So, let somebody know I'm live now. Live now. Okay, so I have a source. I have a source who has been giving me information from Marissa's past and has an interesting insight into what may have happened to her. So, this person, he is very well familiar with Tasha Poplin and Smoke and everybody else involved in her case. So, I just want to make sure I have my notes in front of me. So, let's start there. So, this is the same person who gave me the information about Sarah um, being involved with crack, um, and um, people selling themselves, Marissa doing prostitution out of the house, with the children upstairs, these kind of things. This is the information I got from this person. He also gave me more information today. They said they had spoken with Tasha Poplin, and he found the whole conversation weird because when he questioned Smoke's involvement in Marissa's missing, um, he made it clear that they were very, very protective of Smoke. And he is convinced that Smoke is either paying with drugs or money to the family and friends of Marissa Carmichael, or to anybody who actually knows what happened to her. That includes Sarah, that includes Tasha. Apparently, Tasha was hired by Smoke to go to go find Marissa and to find Sean, and to put a tracking device on his car. Um, but the big reveal is this. Apparently, Smoke used to put his hands on Marissa, used to beat her bad. He's also the one who broke his child's hip, the baby with no arms. Um, we've already seen his criminal record, animal abuse, drugs, that whole thing. He actually said to Marissa, and I quote, let me make sure I have this so I read this correctly, because it was something, it just blew my mind when I saw this. But um oh my god, it's just awful. Like, this person was questioning why Sarah, Marissa's mother, was being so friendly with Smoke, considering he beat her daughter and broke her grandson's hip. So, how can you be friendly with somebody like that? Um, and this person made it clear that Smoke hated Marissa with a passion. Absolutely hated her. And let it be known that he heard him tell her out of his own mouth before, "Bitch, I hate you worse. Hate you. You're the worst mistake of my life meeting you." Wow. Now sit there and tell me you don't have a reason for her to be gone. Absolutely crazy. And this person also went on to tell me that Marissa had cheated with a lot of different guys, and she hated to say this. Um, but he said that, she was a paid whore, so to speak. And that when he said she would be in the house with man after man after man, uh, the kid didn't know where the kids were. They were doing upstairs, sedated. So, oh my God. Detective Denny, if you do not go arrest this man and put the screws to him, now knowing this information, that he beat her, that he said, I hate you, you're the worst mistake of my life. Meeting you was the worst thing I ever could have done. How can you, in good conscience, not arrest this man? Really watch him. Figure out what is going on. Because right now, as it stands, you've got everybody in that little circle of Marissa's probably being paid off in drugs and money. And they know where her body is. I guarantee you they know where she is. Because he should have been the first person they looked at when she went missing. He should have been, ex or not, he should have been the first person. Considering that he has child abuse charges put against him, his kids are all in foster care, he can't touch them. And it's Marissa's doing. So, I would love to know what you all think now you knowing this information, because it's absolutely insane. I mean, I don't know if Tasha set this up, but I know Tasha's, based on this information, Tasha's involved. So, and probably Naja too. Might explain why Naja's hiding. The pictures of this guy Smoke, he's a scary looking dude. So I get it. I get why she's probably hiding. I probably would hide too. But, I mean, everybody please give me your opinions. I would love to know what you all think about this information I just gave you. Because, oh my goodness. Yeah, so let's recap. So I was told that um, Smoke hated her. Smoke made it clear that she was the worst mistake of his life. Um, Smoke also beat her. He abused their kids. He broke the one child's hip because of he was angry with him for having an accident. Now these kids are in foster care, and thank God for that, because I can only imagine what else was happening in that house. So it's absolutely crazy. It's bananas. So, who here, raise your hand if you think Smoke did it? Caused her disappearance. I got two hands up for this. So, if you think Smoke is the culprit who's made her go bye-bye, raise your hand. Or if you don't think it was him and you think somebody else was the mastermind behind all this, put their name in the chat. We'll discuss it fully. Thank you, Miranda. Miranda, hands up on Smoke. So, yeah, Kayla, I agree. She stated, can't believe Smoke would say she is the worst mistake of his life when he went after her when she was um, underage. And he's a predator. I agree, because we did the math. When they got together, she would have been about 17 years old. And he would have been about, I don't know, 34, something like that with the math. Because he's 42 and she is 25, so he's about 17 years older than her. So, yeah. We also heard from another person that was involved with Marissa back in the day when she was younger. And, yeah, it's crazy. He made it clear that he had an intimate relationship with her when she was probably about 16 years old. And myself and several other people got on him, and he said, what? She said she was 18. And it was all what her little friends did. And we were looking at pictures of her back in the day, and the comments she would make, when she was about 15 years old. I'm obsessed with lingerie, and it's like, you're 15 years old, I truly believe that she's been involved in the sex life probably since she was about 12. And I would not be surprised if Sarah's the one who put her into it. Because we did the math, and her oldest child is 10 years old, and she's 25, which means she gave birth at 15. And most likely, depending on when this kid was born, she could have gotten pregnant at 14. That's insane. Completely insane. you know, oh my God. I mean, this information. I mean, I had a feeling he didn't like her, but to actually say these words, "You were the worst mistake of my life meeting you." Wow. That that hits deep. That hits real deep. And mm 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 mm. Yeah, and again, I mean, I believe Tasha was financially compensated for some of this. So if you look at it this way, Marissa was not a small person. So if whatever happened to her happened, he had help dealing um, with her remains. So we really believe more people were involved. Tasha, Naja, maybe even Sarah for that matter. Now, why Sarah went above and beyond here to raise the alarm and say my daughter's missing, I don't know. Um, I think that's kind of dumb, but hmm, yeah. But she was tricking out of her mom's house. She was tricking with her kids in the house. You know. Oh my God. Um, yeah. And this information is going to the police. I got this evening. This is definitely going to the police. So, like I said, Detective Denny, you better be on this, man, because this is crazy. You've got to arrest this guy. You got to make sure he doesn't leave the country, the world, whatever, the planet. Just get him in handcuffs. And I would dare say, talk to Tasha again because apparently she was paid to go find Marissa. And and to track down Sean, really? I mean, Sarah kept saying that Smoke was undercover trying to find people, but obviously he's not good at it because Sean, Jersey, everybody's out doing what they do. And yeah, and that's true because also Sarah made it clear that Tasha was running interference between her and the cops, and she was trying to get people from stop talking to Sarah and only talk to her. So if her involvement is what it is, wow. And the person that's telling us this information has known Tasha for a very, very long time and has known the family for a long time. So, this is so crazy. One, to have your child doing sex work at a very young age, you should be shot and strung up for that. Um, to be buddy buddy with the man who is the father of four of her children, but the man that most likely has killed her? What is wrong with you? I mean, there's a special place in hell for people like Sarah Carmichael and Smoke and Naja and possibly even Tasha being involved in this mess. I mean, this is all insane. Completely insane. And if you want to mitigate how much crap is going on, what's going to happen to you all, somebody needs to come forward and say where she is. Tell me, tell the cops, I don't care, but somebody needs to talk. Because guess what? They can put you away for murder even if they don't have a body. It can be done. It has been done. I can cite cases. So let's start there. If you know something and you don't fess up to the cops, that is basically, let's see, obstruction of justice, concealing a body, accessory after the fact, so many things. So, and again, I'm not a lawyer, but that's what pops into my head. So, same thing there. So, if you know what happened, even if you didn't kill her or dispose of the body, but you know everything else, you can still be charged. So, Yeah, exactly, Kayla. They better get them whites. Yeah. Some doors are possibly going to get kicked in, and it's crazy. And Charles Lindsay, aka Smoke, your ass is grass, my dude. And I know you've been following my Facebook page, and that's fine. Go for it. Go right ahead. Follow, follow, follow. But go find your whites and kiss your ass goodbye. Because I'm sending this shit to the cops. They're gonna have it, and your time's up. Your time is up. So, but does anybody else have any questions or anybody else you want to throw under the bus here? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? How about this? Who else do you all think is involved? We already got Smoke, we got Tasha. Who else do you think is involved? Do we think Mo's involved? Do we think Sean's involved? Do we think Jersey is involved? Or Sarah? Or Tony, Sarah's husband? Yeah, Tasha, you're just throwing everybody out there. So she's got, Tasha, her boyfriend, Naja, Smoke, Sarah, maybe Emma. They're probably all fucking involved. So thank God those kids are somewhere safe because I can only imagine being in a house just full of crazy people. I can only imagine. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've already got the email completed. I've already sent it. The detective will have it shortly. No, probably already has it. Whether he's read it or not, that I don't know. Okay, so we got the same thing. I think it's the same four involved: Smoke, Naja, Mom, and I'm not sure, and Mo probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it was Smoke, Naja, Mo, and I have no idea who the and is, but yeah. So like I said, when I got this information, I sent it to Star. She damn near wrecked her car. And to kill the mother of your children, that is takes some severe fucking hatred right there, my dude. And you groomed her. I mean, you picked her up when she was still a minor, my guy. What is wrong with you? Do you just like little girls? Thank God your kids are not with you. You've got daughters. Thank God for that. Because I'm telling you, no child needs to be in the house with you. No animal, no woman, no child, nothing. You need to be in a little square box, and they need to throw crumbs at you for food. Mm. Okay. Oh my God, this is draining, y'all. I mean, this is beyond draining. Um, and Smoke, you've got one hell of a nerve to be saying shit like this in front of other people, and then think it's not going to come back and bite you in the ass. I mean, seriously, dude, how big are your balls? I mean, they've got to be huge. Probably make you walk funny, but whatever. I digress. So yeah, so there's the word right there. So we know that Smoke paid Tasha to go find Marissa and to put a tracking device on Sean's car, and most likely Sarah knew about all of this. And everybody in the little circle of heathens have been getting paid off in drugs or money. So this is what Miley told me, and therefore I believe what they're saying. I truly, truly believe what he is telling me because it makes sense. I mean, all the ideas of what happened to her and who was involved, I mean, it was plausible, but it just wasn't connecting. And now it's connecting. And you all have no idea the hell and brimstone that's about to fall on your damn heads. Truth will out. Truth will out. And I'll tell you right now, There's probably at least four of you motherfuckers that are involved in this mess. They're only gonna have one deal on the table. First one speaks gets the deal. The rest of you kiss your asses goodbye. So, yeah. And that's the thing. Sarah, you've been putting everybody out there as a suspect except for Smoke. When everyone knows it's the baby daddy, the ex-boyfriend, current boyfriend, whatever. It's whoever the significant other was or is your number one suspect every fucking time. And yeah, crazy. But it explains Marissa's sex work. It explains a lot of things. Saying, oh, she was getting her kids back. Where's the proof of that? Because there was no way in hell she was going to be able to keep those kids in that house with Sarah, Emma, Tony, and Emma's boyfriend. You know? Let's be real here. Naja tried to tell me, oh, we had plans. We talked. We were going to get our own place and we were going to get new cars and all that. That's fucking wonderful. Plans are great. But actually having the money to do that? Okay. Because she was working third shift at Waffle House. Yeah, you can make a little bit of money, but you cannot make enough money to get a new car, house, and feed and clothe and house 5 children. So, I don't think Marissa was getting them back that quickly. So, we shall see. But, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I feel for Marissa. She didn't have the support. She didn't have friends. She didn't have family. And this is awful. And I'm sorry, Sarah, you can no longer play the victim card because you are completely complicit in all of this. By letting your child do what she did and getting pregnant at a young age led her to the event she is at right now. And you're complicit. So I hope you enjoy that little bit of truth coming at you because it is the damn truth. Something you did to that girl made her act this way. So that is on you. But again, everybody, this has been crazy. I'm exhausted. As you can tell, I am still recovering from illness. And I don't even bother putting any makeup on right now. So I look a little rough. But Jamie Lipford, we solved it, bitch. So have fun with that, in your missing person foundation. Fake ass foundation. Because I think we've got it solved. You don't have Michelle in your group anymore in our group anymore to keep giving you the stuff that we've been talking about either. So you don't have that. So have fun with that. And Echo and Faith and whoever the hell else is part of Sarah's camp and all that. Yeah, you all can suck it. It was me, Star, and the team of people we work with that got this shit figured out. Now we leave it up to the detective to actually bring charges and get this motherfucker behind bars and everyone else involved. So you all better get your story straight. Get your whites bleached and ready to go because Marissa's going to come home. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the way we want, but she's most likely going to be able to come home. Get closure for her kids and fuck everybody else. Because this never should have gone down this way. Never should have gone down this way. And again, I will quote Benjamin Franklin's. I think it's appropriate at this point. You got at least 4 people involved in this mess. And he is quoted in saying, 2 people can keep a secret when one of them is dead. I know I've said this before in another post I have. And it's a damn shame. Nobody needed to die. You didn't like the lady. You didn't like the lady. You didn't have to kill her. And I am positive in my own mind. I said this is my opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I truly, truly believe she is gone. And that's awful. It is awful. No child needs to grow up without their mother. Even if Marissa was a hoe, she was still their mom. And I feel for those kids. And, yeah, I truly believe the FBI needs to be involved at this point, but who knows how that's going to happen. Because we can't trust anybody to call anybody. And, this is a crazy case. I hope this brings it to a conclusion. I hope everybody gets involved and the detective really takes this seriously. In fact, I commission all of you all my fans on here and followers of Marissa Carmichael's case. Give Detective Denny a call. Leave him message after message after message after message after message. And convince him. Go find Smoke. You know, because I think if you press him long enough, go find Tasha, go find Naja, go find these people and press them. You know, you're going to have screenshots of the conversation I had with the person who gave me the info. Press them. Doesn't take much. And Kayla, to answer your question, didn't Sarah already say once FBI was on it and they really weren't and that was another lie? Yes, that is correct. I actually have a voice memo from Sarah saying that they were not involved, and then when I did a live Facebook interview with her, she said they were involved. So yeah, she was full of it. Yep. And Sarah has been pressing charges. She pressed child abuse charges on him. So, on Smoke. So, interesting how they're now buddy-buddy. Don't get that at all. So, yeah, the FBI is not involved. Sarah did lie about that. Sean and Jersey are most likely not involved because investigations don't prove that. Marissa's not been trafficked. That's already been proven. So Sarah's narrative has just basically been plucked away and thrown out the fucking window. And, but yes, everybody out here who's watching this, call Detective Denny. Leave him messages. He's with the Criminal Investigation Division with Greensboro PD. Leave him all the messages in the world and tell him Smoke's your guy. Talk to Tasha. Kind of grind them a little down a little bit. Yeah, so on that note, I'm going to end this live because I'm tired. Yeah, and I actually hope Sean and Jersey sue her ass too, because she was walking around with t-shirts and calling Sean a kidnapper and Jersey a stalker, and you know, she had t-shirts with Sean's face on it and all kinds of craziness. And she was sending me screenshots of her phone with Sean's number, calling him bitch-ass kidnapper, which I think I uploaded to the video I did earlier on the deep dive of Sarah Carmichael. So, yeah, there's going to be more of that. But, yeah, go, like I said, call Detective Denny. I'm going to take off now. I'm tired. And, yeah, Sarah can't be trusted. No doubt on that. And, be weird, be rude, be safe, y'all. Have a great night. And thank you so very much for tuning in. And I hope this comes to a resolution that we all desperately, desperately need. And, this is Rebecca with Red True Crime. Please go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, review, chat in, you know, chime in, give whatever you need. You know, criticize, comment. You can message me on Facebook. I'll answer. Please do not call me. Nobody needs to call me. I am reachable everywhere else. And, Yeah. So, and I did, like I said, I did upload a YouTube only video earlier about Sarah Carmichael. So you, if you want to watch that, you have to go to YouTube and watch that. And sorry. Um, so again, like I said, go to YouTube, watch that video. I was doing a deep dive on her, and it's going to be in several parts because there's a lot. And if you have any other ideas or suspects, please let me know. And we can chat about that. So, again, Rebecca with Red Tree Crime. I'm out. Have a great weekend, and thank you for tuning in.